Last session we started. Where did we start?
You always have this problem, dude.
I don't know why I have this problem. I don't. It's always like very seamless for me, so I can't tell where we start.
I think
What was the
Orcus
first thing we
went
did?
to find like the guy.
Oh
Like
yes,
a
yes.
shady shit, like at the market. I forgot his name.
Yeah, we were going to say our goodbyes because we were planning to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, we were to
the
leave.
city.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were planning
So
to
I
leave the
think that was
capital.
the first thing we did in that
Yes.
session. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we said our goodbyes. Orcus went to go see the slave trader, which we had a lot of business with, and he has helped us heaps and tons in this city to get behind a lot of things that I get past a lot of things that we wouldn't have been able to get past through his help. Very business orientated man and very respectful, and we made a bit of a scene at his slave sale, but nevertheless we managed to say our goodbyes to him, and yeah, he promised to keep us up to date with any happenings within the city. And he also passed his remarks about Clint, saying that how he doesn't really like Clint as a leader, and he thinks that Clint is very incompetent. And we don't know what will be the outcome of everything as of yet, so we just left it as at that. And from there, we took Hidden Stripe with us, and we left the desert after doing all our business in terms of like the magical items and all that. And as we were going back, we, as usual, passed by Muha. And it was at Muha where we decided to investigate a little bit on perhaps the any passerbyers that would have matched the appearance of the people that we were looking for. The ones that were headed towards the no, not the ones that were headed, the ones that maybe the assassin, the one that killed the people, maybe they arrived into the city. And this is like partially because of the information that we got from the slave trader, who told us that the assassins were actually like they came into the city, correct? Through some means that wasn't him.
You found this out from Gogao.
Yes, yes. And
Yes.
yeah, we just did a bit of investigating, and seems to be that they did pass by Muha, and they might have purchased some articles of clothing that didn't really match them. So perhaps they had some other use for those articles of clothing that we don't really know what it was, but there's something like they bought like 2 extra clothings, but like for sizes that were smaller than them. Yeah, that's what we managed to find out. And yeah, we decided to take note of all this new information we got about the assassin, and keep our eyes and ears open in case we see any more information about them, because we don't really want them on our trail. They're kind of dangerous, and they're kind of like poking fun at us. It's kind of scary. But yes, we did pass by Muha and did all that, and then headed back to Everesca, which we were greeted by the teleportation circle working again, which brought us straight into the capital.
Yes.
Kind of a strange occurrence for the teleportation circle to be working, but I assume that it is. Well, we assume that it was working due to the fact that we needed to be back urgently for the meeting that we were supposed to.
You are going to attend.
Yeah, we tried our best to come back as fast as possible. Okay, you can't rush us faster, but yes, we did make it back to the capital, and that is where we're at now.
Sure. Okay. At the end of the last session, unfortunately, Oracus is not here, but Oracus caught a glance of a child slipping something to Cyfrid, who is resting on the bench. In the meanwhile, Vervin, Casglove, and Oracus head off to speak to Yin, while Isilia is still having her conversation with her mentor. So unfortunately, neither Oracus nor Casclaf are here. So Vervin, you have to hit the conversation all by yourself. Let's go.
That's
You
fine.
walk.
Oh my
So
lord.
when we left Everesca, right? Yin was on the hospital bed, correct? No, he
Yes.
was like partially recovered already.
Yeah, but yeah,
Partially
you were
recovered,
right.
but he
Yeah,
lost his
here
memories.
in the academy.
Yeah, he was partially
He was
recovered,
like
but
the sick day.
he lost his memories, and then we had to leave the city from after that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we
And
also ran into his assistant who told us about like the interplanar shit thing.
Yes.
let me
You step into the grand conservatory, Vervin, and you are greeted by the same kind of like grandiose foliage. In fact, there are areas and flowers and plants that you look around and that you notice that you didn't see before, and they're kind of like new to you. And there's the fresh scent of juniper oak that kind of assaults you as you step into the very cool environment of the conservatory within. It's gonna
could I
make
do a bit of could I do a bit of a recap? So previously Yin, he was affected with like some sort of like memory loss because of the plant, right? The plant like the plant like was affecting his sleep and ultimately like took over him, and then he lost his memory based on that, right? Something like that. And then did we make any progress on this plant matter like when we were at Grey Cloak Hills, or even when we were going to the capital, like Valha?
You
Did we
mean by
make
did you any progress on the plant matter?
like did we do anything in regards to the fucking sentient plant? Did we maybe find out like
No, I don't
was the
think
plant
so.
even related to that creature that we killed in the temple that was affecting the sleep of the people in Grey Cloak Hills?
Wait, I'm so fucking confused, Sanyi. What are you talking about?
I think
No, you know
we didn't
in Grey
make
Cloak
that
Hills.
conclusion. It was a bit hard to make that conclusion because there was no like flora that we encountered that looked like what Yin got. The next
Yeah.
plant that we know of is the one at Valhalla with the necromancer guy. That is like the second plant we
Or
know
the second
of.
time, yeah. But you know the
So
people at
in
Grey
Grey
Cloak,
Home we
they
didn't encounter any plant. They did have a greenhouse, but I don't think we saw anything that reminded us of
mm.
that. Yeah.
But
So
when they also suffered the same thing, didn't they? Like they felt they had a hard time falling asleep, and then after that they just slept.
I don't think they no, they like were in a coma. It's not like they couldn't sleep.
Oh, they were in a
I mean,
coma,
the
Probably
so it's
guy
different.
confusing the amygdala.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
think
wondering. Does the
I
amygdala
think
has
it's
any
separate
relation?
things.
It's
I
separate
think
thing.
it's a separate thing. It feels like a separate thing, lah.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
we
it
made
could be
absolutely.
related for all we know, but like we haven't drawn any threads to say like, oh yeah, this equals that.
So we made absolutely no progress other than the fact that we know that
That there's
Necromancer Lord Acosta might have
someone
come in
else
contact
also
with it.
has this, yeah.
So somehow he made his way to Valha.
Or maybe a threat could be if
Or maybe,
Yin knows
or maybe,
of
yeah.
the
Maybe it's the other
necromancer
way
lah.
around.
Has he heard of like the name? I don't know.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the plant came from Valha to Everesca instead, rather than from Everesca to Valha. It seems like the people of Everesca don't have any need to go to Valha, right? But
We know where the plant came from for Everesca.
it's from one of the noble families, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that one we know.
Okay, so
And for the necromancer guy, it was from Ethelwine. So
okay,
we know who the senders are.
Yeah, and
We just
Ethelwine
don't
is an
know
elf,
where the plant originates from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blah.
Great. So is the conservatory like it was in better condition than when we left? Like when Yen wasn't feeling well?
If you step into the central alcove area, it appears to be quite well kept now. The notes and everything are all in neat stacks, rather than what you remember where it was just a mess and there was kind of like strewn all over the tables. So it appears to be in a better state. Still messy, but
Mhm.
an organized mess. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in? Is Yin in? I'm gonna call out his name.
Yin is there. He is kind of poring over some. He's like examining something, and he does not see you approach. His back is turned.
I'm gonna
Doesn't
call
even
out.
hear you.
Gonna approach him slowly and call his name Yin.
Oh, that it's not done. It's not quite done yet. Sorry. You.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
back.
I mean, if you were working on something, I could wait.
Well, I mean, I'm always working on something nowadays.
Oh, that's true.
But you're back. You're back.
Yes, we're back. I suppose you still haven't recovered any of your memories yet.
Well, there's not been much progress in that regard. I think Lady Verona is kind of stuck on and exhausted most of the solutions with regards to kind of restoring the empty gaps in my mind. I don't quite see how we will be able to kind of recover those months, honestly.
That's unfortunate. Do you think you lost like any like progress on your research because of the memory lost, or has that been unaffected?
What the research exactly?
Like on the on the plants that you're doing here, on the studies on the plants.
Well, I
assume
mean,
that you had a lot of
I
progress.
was, I always keep documentation. I don't think I lost much in terms of work, but the more concerning thing is the experiences that I had. Everything's gone. The few months I don't remember what I did. It's almost as if you wake up one day and 7 months has passed. Wait, so what brings you back? I thought you were on official courier business. What brings you back so quick? It's been like what, 1.5, 2 months?
We were supposed to well, yes, we were tasked with getting a agreement with the capital of Anarok, and yeah, we succeeded in doing so. And Lady Verona has told us that there's a council meeting that we must attend at utmost haste, so we are back.
Is that so?
Yes, we did pass by Grey Cloak Hills, and we were in Greyholm, and it's quite a nice place. And your advice from before you lost your memory about things that I could find in Grey Cloak Hills was definitely beneficial. Managed to find a lot of very interesting things, although I did not manage to find the what is it called? Altitude
Fun?
fern? Yes, the
Altitude
altitude
fun.
fern.
I
That
see.
one has
I
eluded
see.
me.
I see. Well, did you bring back any samples?
Yes, actually. I'm going to take out this thing that still we didn't sell, but I still have it. The sand rose.
You gave
That-
it away, no?
No, we did not give it away. That might have been Orcus. I think Orcus had one.
Arcus did have one. I remember.
Yeah, but I had a sand rose and I didn't give it away.
Okay. You take out a sand rose?
Yes, I'm gonna retrieve it from the bag of coding and show it to you. In a sand rose.
Indeed, an exquisite specimen.
Well, you can have it for free for
Oh, for free!
yes.
Oh, how very generous. I shall accept Thank you.
I feel
take
like
from-
Arcus
Bourbon
would say
doesn't know
something about that.
No, Vervin doesn't know the value of things, and Yin has helped
Yeah,
us a
but you
lot.
are with 3 other people.
That's
Has
true,
he?
but
How has
Orcus
Yin
also
helped
doesn't
us?
know.
Okay,
Hey, he gave us a lot.
He has been a burden.
No,
you can
no.
Understand.
you can try DMing emergency DM shit now.
No.
No lah, it's
Look,
not timely.
to me, I've been looking out for flowers and stuff that uh that Ian has asked us to look out for, and because of me looking out for those flowers, we managed to find a lot of interesting things. So indirectly, I feel like he helped us a lot. I feel that way at least. I mean, if it weren't for him telling us about the altitude fern and all that, I would have gone looking for shit in Greyclaw. I would have just stayed at the party. But yes, I'm going to give him the sand rose, and I hope that this will boost your studies and maybe let you learn something about Anarok.
Thank you. You can join the other 10 sand roses that I already have. But this
Amazing,
one is a
amazing.
little bit larger. He kind of examines the petals. A little bit larger, a little bit younger. He kind of inspects the underside of the flower. Interesting. I will dry it out and add it to my collection.
Great. Alright, I've deleted sand rose.
Oh,
Just dump the item on Yen, man. Just dump it on him.
alright. But besides this, any other particular samples, medicinal or magical plants that you came across?
Yes, I came across something that I heard was called the Einhaus flow.
He sees eyes widen. Go on.
Alhaus flow. But I also found out that I completely botched it, and the retrieval was not a success, and it died.
You see, he just drops his pen on the table.
Yes, I've been informed by another very research orientated individual in the desert who was making, I think, potions, right? Wasn't she? What is her name again?
The worm witch.
Yes, the Worm Witch in Anarok, and she has informed me of my grave mistake in this regard, and that it was one of the legendary herbs that are in this land.
You see, he's like, he doesn't even speak. He's just looking at you. He's staring straight at you. There's almost like an expression of anger that's spreading across his face.
Here are the dead petals. I'll take out the vial with the dead Elha's flow.
Takes it from you, looks at it, places it on the table. Kind of. Let us never speak of this ever again.
That's fine.
We'll pretend this conversation never happened, because if it did, I might actually have to kill you myself.
Okay. For record, I found it in Greyclaw Kills.
For the record, you're a fucking idiot, but sure.
Hey, I didn't roll the check, okay? I'm putting the blame I'm putting the blame on others. I didn't roll the check.
Just want to say, when you're handling plants of this quality and rarity, perhaps consider investing in better tools.
That is absolutely correct. You are 100% correct. Has Lady Verna told you anything about the council meeting?
I'm not involved in the council meeting.
That makes sense. And
I
how
am not
goes
part
the
of the ruling council, after all.
how goes the recovery overall? I'm sure they've told you what happened to you. That something to do with like a plant.
What do you mean, exactly?
Well, it seems like you weren't doing very well, and before you passed out and had this entire amnesia session, and it was due to some sort of plant. that was
Ah, yes, yeah.
yes, was that taken care of? Did they manage to
I mean,
figure out at least who
we've
sent
been
the
doing
plant?
studies on the plant substance which was left behind. Myself and Joxora have been performing studies on the plant matter. And we've come to a couple of reasonable conclusions based on what we've studied.
And what are those conclusions? Because we did manage to find actually another case of there's another case of this plant, but it was all the way in the
He
capital.
pulls one second. He pulls out a notepad. Listen, carry on.
Yes, it was all the way in the capital of Anarok. And it was
So you are
affecting-
saying this particular plant can survive in different conditions?
That's a
Interesting.
good conclusion to draw. And it seemed to be it was affecting someone in Anarok. Someone by the name of Acosta. And it seems like he was suffering under the same effects as you prior to the exhaustion, sort of like a lack of sleep and also problems with like seeing delusions and hallucinations and all that sort of things. Yeah, no idea where the plant is now though. We did not manage to find it while we were there. We didn't, right? We just know that it was affecting him. And yeah, no idea how it got all the way, if supposedly it came from somewhere in this region all the way to Anarok.
Well, I mean, we've determined the origin source of the plant, at least.
And where is it originated from?
Well, not me, but Joxora determined the source of the by examining the plant matter and cross-tracing it with, well, a couple of her friends from other planes. We determined that the plant is from the Feywild.
So the plant is well, it's still a plant, but it's definitely sentient, isn't it?
Well, not exactly.
What is it? How does it induce such levels of exhaustion on other people?
It appears to be a medium of some sort, which allows. Well, it was created for a very specific purpose, and when it is active, it channels almost the consciousness of its creator into the area where the plant is.
Oh wow! So it's sort of like a medium for another entity to take hold of the location.
You could say so. Not really take hold, because the person is not actually physically here, but able to perhaps mentally influence.
I see. So the plant itself is completely harmless. It's the thing that's controlling the plant. It's the entity that's
I would
controlling
not say the
plant.
plant itself is essentially harmless. It serves as a tool for the entity that created it.
Okay. So it's from the Feywild. It's sort of like a medium slash tool that an entity can control so that it can take hold of the plant, then use it. Makes sense. Let me think of what other questions I can ask Ian.
You're on your own here, sir.
Did we ask him before how the plant ended up in his place? Someone dropped it off, right?
Yeah, you asked them that already.
That was like a while back. Do you think the person that made this plant is from Everesca?
It's a very strange question considering I just told you the plant is from the Feywild.
Yes, it is from the Feywild, but it has to be when it's controlled by someone. It definitely serves
I
that
don't.
purpose.
Well, I don't think you understand. If you're thinking about it in a very simple way, this particular plant, it's more complicated than it seems. It was cultivated for a specific purpose. Think of it as a. Don't think of it as a plant. Think of it as a weapon. It was created, right? So it was cultivated and was created specially for this. It required
Especially
time and
for
effort.
this.
If it was from the Feywild, someone would need to have been there for a while.
Sure, someone needs. Well, why would they want to? If it was cultivated as a weapon and it was meant to be used as a weapon, why would they use it against you?
He shrugs. Oh no.
Why would they use
Why
it
use it
against
against the Lord, whatever his name is, in
the
Valhalla?
Acosta as well? Lord Acosta is not from Everesca, is he?
Not that I am aware.
So this plant, it could definitely be something that it's not just it's not just one plant, right? It definitely could have been either cultivated or used multiple times. So it's not the same plant that you dealt with, but perhaps the same kind, and it's just a different. Like, how many of them are there out there? Is it very commonly found in the Feywild?
Well, based on the kind of physical construct of the plant and what it can do, I would say it's probably extremely rare. Not many plants are capable of achieving this level of sophistication.
We encountered something as well in the Greyclaw Kills, something that was causing a great amount of people to fall asleep and never wake up. And we managed to track down the source, and it was also from another plane. There's a creature called the amygdala, and upon taking care and eradicating that creature, we managed to recover the people from their sleep. Do you think that has anything to do with the plant and how it functions?
Son, you're asking me questions which. He shakes his head like, I wouldn't be able to answer that question. Like, even if you gave me another 5 more years. I don't even know what creature you're talking about.
Fair. Maybe he hasn't stepped out of Everesca too much. We met his assistant, right? Yin's assistant.
Shocksora, yes. Briefly.
Just wondering, right? But when we were at Greycloak Hills, they had a self-sustaining greenhouse, correct? Did we find anything in their greenhouse? I felt like we did, but I can't remember. You guys remember if we found anything in the greenhouse?
Don't think so.
Like plant matter related? No.
Yes, like plant
No,
matter
it
related.
was just like them taking care of the food for Grey Home, like their crop. I mean, yeah, I think that was It was like grain and corn or something like that. It's like it was just food lah. It was just food. There could have been more, but we didn't find anything. I think not that I remember. And then the
Oh.
Beyond, who was like the person in charge of
Yeah,
like
in charge of the greenhouse, right? Beyond.
yeah, he's the one that went cuckoo.
Went cuckoo. But he went cuckoo. Why did he went cuckoo? Not because of the leg. It was not because of the amygdala, right?
Kind of was, right?
Kind
Was it?
of.
I can't even remember.
I
Was
mean,
it
we
like
did try looking for a plant, but we didn't find one in Grey Home. That's what I remember. Like there could have been one, but the greenhouse was on fire. So there's a possibility that it's lost, right? Like we didn't manage to find it. That one is unsure.
What about the bird?
What bird?
The pelican that went crazy.
The peritons, yeah.
Yes.
I think that one is amygdala. I think so. 我想是这样。
Kind of weird. The amygdala also came from another plane. Well, Yin, do you know anything about the Worm Witch? Just wondering. We met a very interesting personality in the desert. They called herself the Worm Witch.
He shrugs. No, never heard of anybody like that
I see.
before.
She was making potions using sandcrackler guts, sandcrackler bio.
Sounds very primitive.
All right, I'll take note of that.
Kind of like almost a touch of disgust in his voice as he says that.
So I guess maybe those must have been like either very like shitty potions or maybe like very shitty way of doing plant research. Well, I kind of don't want to ask him anymore about the council since he knows nothing about it. But I assume that Yin will still be here in the future anyways, doing research. By the way, Yin, we might be heading back to the Forgotten Forest. Is there anything perhaps that we should be looking out for over there that could be of interest?
Well, the Forgotten Forest is a relatively, for the most part, undocumented area, similar to the High Forest.
I see.
If you do come across anything while deep in the Forgotten Forest, please make sure you exercise extra caution when harvesting.
Sure. Is there any place in the city where I could pick up tools to assist me with this?
You mean like right here?
Yeah, if you have any, like herbalist tools and maybe extra vials.
Listen, you know what? He kind of like walks away. On the house. Hands you a set of herbalist tools.
Oh, thank you.
And 10 vials.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian. This will come a long way. I'll make sure to pick up any interesting specimens that I find in the Forgotten Forest. Right, that is all. I'm gonna wave my goodbye. Herbalist kit and 10 vials. Let's see, import.
Okay, jumping back, the group has reconvened where Cypher is sitting down.
Cypher was handed something, right?
You don't know this.
I don't know that.
We don't know that.
Okay, we don't know that.
You don't know that.
Cypher was not handed anything.
Yeah.
Bio
Okay.
count.
So, how did it go?
Ian seems to be recovering quite well. He's back researching in the conservatory, not on a sick bed anymore. and seems like he and his assistant have been doing research on the plant, and it came from the Feywild. Well, it was at least cultivated in the from the Feywild, or and it seems to be not of this plane. And the sole purpose of this plant was to be used as a weapon against against other people, as sort of like a medium for an entity to control.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was under the assumption that the plant was maybe sentient or something.
Hmm.
A very dumb assumption.
Well, it's fair assumption, but I think we figured out that once the owner or person behind it severed the connection, the plant would die.
Feywild. So I guess that rules out the Amidala theory.
Yes. Clearly, Amygdala didn't solve anything related to the plant, even though it was from another plane. Not from
Yeah,
Feywild,
different
it seems.
planes anyway.
Yeah, like someone went inside, right, and it was definitely not the Feywild.
No, it was the demi plane
Yeah. So
after it.
well then, how about we figure out what this meeting is all about?
Is it time yet?
What even
Actually,
is our purpose in the meeting?
We have a couple of hours more.
Could
Is
I
there
go back
anything
to
you would like
that?
to do?
Could I go back to the alley where we found that symbol? Is it
You
still
can.
there?
I mean, the alley is still there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring Orcus and Casclav over since they don't have a choice anyways.
Okay.
And
Follower
I'm gonna-
mode.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the alley where we saw that suspicious boy. It was an elven boy, right? If I recall correctly. Going
I
down the
don't
alley, and we
remember
managed to find some
anything
symbol on
about
the wall.
this.
We went into a suspicious alley, and there was a symbol on the wall, and we couldn't figure out what the symbol was, but
But the symbol is not
Orcus-
there in the day.
yeah, Orcus drew it down, very shittily
Yes.
on his pad.
Yes. Yes. You also identified what exactly the symbol means.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It's a transmutation circle.
Okay, so it changes something to something else?
Well, yes, technically. It's in the symbol.
Okay. Alright, let's go back down the alley. Let's see what's up.
There's nothing there.
It's the day, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to go and let my parents know that I'm back. That will be the second immediate thing I would do after.
Okay. So you go back
yeah.
home?
Yeah, I would definitely go back.
Cypher?
Also, if I met up, do I not see like Cypher is not being his normal
I don't
self?
know. Ask him.
How are you, Cypher?
You're asking that, or you're like observing that?
I'm observing that. I'm working. I can see you sitting on the bench. Like, do you look tired? Do you look paler than normal?
No,
Like,
I think I'm physically fine.
do you look anything different?
Nope. Just a
When you speak, are you like you are normally forceful, or are you more like you are a little bit like I sound tired? You may not look tired, but you sound tired. Do you know
It
what I mean?
certainly sounds like disinterested. Like, you know, we came here and it's really important to portray the council meeting, but like I don't really give a shit about going, or like it's not
Okay.
important.
But I would pick that up, right?
I mean, I'm not trying to hide it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just like, you know, I just want to sit here, have some personal time.
I guess our question like, are you like okay?
Yeah. Don't like being here.
Any particular reason why? I mean, you were fine the last time we were here. You weren't like this.
Last time we were here, I had a little bit more time, it seems.
What?
It's alright, I'll worry you all when it's time to be worried.
No. Is this something to do with butterfly?
It's nothing to do with butterflies.
Is it something to do with what you talked to me about at like the little pier in the middle of like bumfuck nowhere?
Yep. But it's
I
not
honestly
time.
cannot remember the name. That's why I'm saying bumfuck nowhere. But I genuinely do not remember the name of that fishing town.
Well, we've been journeying for a few months, haven't we?
Do you remember the Hamlet?
Oh, Hamlet.
Yeah, we have been journeying for a few months. You know, it's only a matter of time.
Dude, is
I'll worry you and the rest when it's time to be worried.
is there something that I should look out for? Keep an eye out for? Do you need something? Do you need things like I don't know, sweet goods?
No, I think I need to go and chase some butterflies now. I'm headed to the temple.
Do you want us?
The same
I
one?
could follow you.
Yeah, I would imagine it's the same one.
The Church of
Okay.
Saloon or Dawn's Glory Pond? The one that
The
you
one
pray?
with the pond, yeah.
Dawn's Glory Pond. Sure. Okay.
Like alone?
Well, you all have things to do. I'll be fine as long as... Yeah, nothing's gonna happen yet. So just carry on.
Hey, can I just pop by like my parents' place real quick just to let them know, like, hey, I'm here, I'm alive, don't need to worry, and then I'll follow you to the temple. How about it?
No, I mean, you should spend more time to catch up.
I mean, my dad's working. Like, that's like at night, you know, like we have dinner and whatever. This is really just to like, you know,
Is
just
it,
like, hey.
is it along the way or is it in opposite directions?
Is sort of along the way.
Alright, then there's no issue with me.
Along the way, as in if you're popping by the store, it is along the way. If you're popping by home, it's not along the way.
No, pop by the store. I mean, I know my dad will be at the store. He wouldn't be
Sure.
at home anyway, so.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, you pop by the store. You kind of, your dad, kind of like, my daughter's home.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
everybody,
run over,
like, kind
give
of,
him a
there's like
big
a
hug.
big rapturous applause. Kind of like erupts in the store as you kind of step in. Then it's like, he kind of gives you a big hug. And it's like, how long will you be in town?
I don't quite know. I have a meeting coming up.
A
in-
meeting.
Yeah.
Sounds important.
Yeah. Can't really talk about it, but I'll be around. Definitely dinner tonight.
Right.
I'll ping
Yes.
mom, and then we can like, you know, come together and
Are your friends
stuff like that.
coming? Because you know your mom's very
Uh,
particular about
oh
these
yeah.
things.
Yeah. I imagine they will be. I will let her know. I'll send her a message. Wait, she's working at like the school, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so she'll be in classes. I'll send her a message. I don't want to like trouble her, but yeah, I'll give you a big hug. Hi, nice to see you.
Yeah. Well, if you have time, drop by, please. Again,
Oh
the
yeah,
store.
for sure. Oh,
Like today, like I mean, or
everything
tomorrow.
okay?
No, we have
No,
new stuff
no.
in.
Oh, did I get first pick?
I mean, you always had first pick. Right?
I missed you, and I give you a big kiss. Okay, I gotta do something real quick. I'll be back. I promise. Pinky promise.
All right. Okay, sure.
Okay,
Please,
you're
you go.
busy.
You do you.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll
Then
send
you-
a quick ping to my mom, like, I'm back. So excited to see you tonight for dinner. My friends will be joining us as well. I love you.
I got toilet first.
Your mom replies, "You could have given me more days' notice at least."
Sorry.
And it's like signed off with "I love you" also. Yeah. Okay, wait for Cam. It's so hard to run shit with just 3 people, honestly.
I think Sean will be
I wonder what happened to Sean.
Yeah, I hope it's okay.
Maybe just stuck at dinner or something.
No. It's 9 p.m., sir.
Maybe just stuck at dinner or something.
9 p.m.? Anyway, Marin, like I was saying, I think you should book for the musical for yourself. For reals, for reals.
Okay.
Okay. You make your way over to Dawn's Glory Pond. I remember you left something there last time, right? Was it you?
I think Cass left it, if I recall.
Oh, it's not you, is it? Okay, sure. You approach the pond. Is the same perfectly still body of clear water. The base of the pond is the black granite. And then lying all around the base of the pond, you can see hundreds of golden coins. Then you can see that some of the coins have kind of like turned this shimmering silver with a rainbow-like sheen. And you can see that, again, the various objects, flowers, and offerings located around the pond. Some are holy symbols of different gods, different religious symbols, but a majority of them belong to Saloon and Corellon. And then there are a number of the city citizens gathered around the area, about maybe 7 to 8 of them, kind of like kneeling with their hands clasped together, and then they have like a single coin between their index fingertips. What would you like to do?
Same thing as before, I guess. I'll find a serene spot.
Mm-hmm.
Just take in. I suppose it's quite a beautiful place, right? Just take in the natural elements of this place. Really appreciate vegetation, or like a garden, something that has been taken care of, and the care that went into making this place kept, as opposed to all the wilderness that we've been in. And I suppose after a while I will have one hand around my holy symbol and the other hand on the ground, and I just call out to Titania. And I just let her know that it's beginning, and if this time is the time that I'm freed, then it needs to happen soon. And I think that's it, yeah.
You place your hand on your holy symbol. It is warm to the touch as you kind of make your quiet and almost desperate prayer. You feel this warm air kind of like pour in through, and it kind of like gently caresses your neck. And you don't hear any voice. And you don't get any message. But you do kind of like take in a breath, and you swear you could smell almost like the smell of honeysuckle on a warm summer morning for a brief second before you open your eyes and you see the pond again.
I'll take
Ding, ding. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I'll take a moment to kind of do like a bearings check, I suppose. Very rehearsed, absent-minded, but yet not absent-minded, like very practiced, well drilled in kind of fastening everything. I know we've had like a long journey, and then maybe just wipe down the armor and really be like, when I leave this place, we are going to be like fresh and ready to go again.
Okay.
And I think the whole thing takes no more than 20 minutes, and I will reapproach the party. Much needed.
You better?
Yeah, much. We have a interplanar mystery to solve. Yes.
Wow,
Need to go to first.
the meeting is starting soon, isn't it? And maybe an hour or two.
And also dinner tonight with my parents, don't forget.
I'm certainly looking forward to food that is made with love.
Bog!
Shall we?
I don't want to go to the meeting.
It'll be fine.
Try to stay in Verona's good side, yeah?
You arrive for the meeting at Cloud Top Tower. Isuya, you know this as the home of the High Magi. Only the Council of Hill Elders and basically the ruling council are allowed access to the Cloud Top Tower, as well as the High Magi, which is Verona and so on and so forth, basically. And commanders of the Spell Guard, essentially. So very high, only high-ranking personnel are allowed access to the Cloud Top Tower. You don't usually get in to this space. As you kind of enter the meeting room, you can see the ceiling kind of parts to reveal almost like the sky above, and then the sun kind of streams in through the glass ceiling, lighting up this beautiful room with this kind of like round table. You can see as you step in, seated at all the different points, different people who you've not seen before. At the head of the table, this beautiful decorated kind of like throne-like chair. You can see Isuya, you recognize this man, High Lord Alain Ducer, the current ruler of Everesca. On his left and right, two chairs decorated with one appears to be decorated with insignia of shields. And on the other chair on his right, decorated with insignias of swords. High Lord Sindra Morwin, the shield of Everesca, and High Lord Aegon Illimis, the sword of Everesca.
Sheesh.
Who was the guy that we had interactions with? Some guard guy.
Marshal Riz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I
Yes.
forgot his name. So he's not
He's
there.
there.
He's there. He's there. Okay.
Yes, there. Yes.
Cool.
So, along the side of High Lord Aegon, the Sword of Veresca, you have Marshal Riz, like you mentioned, Camus Lurie, Verona, Kale, and a bunch of other people you don't really recognize. And then on the side of High Lord Sindra, almost everybody on that side you don't recognize. But you can see that they're all
But they're
wearing.
ghosts.
they're all sun elves. They're all sun elves.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
there's sun elf. And
They're all sun
and
elves. Okay.
they're all sun elves. There's not a single moon elf to be seen.
Is Verona a sun elf?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
And you can see like everybody on the side of High Lord Sindra Morwin is not of military garb. You can see they're all kind of like wearing just fine, beautiful silk clothing, but there's a diplomatic look about them. And you can see there is one seat that's empty on the side of High Lord Sindra Morwin.
Could
One seat
we
only.
quickly
But like
piece
he's-
together who is missing?
Yeah.
You don't know.
There's no like
No,
plaques or
no, there's no
whatever,
plaque, there's
like,
no
No
okay.
plaque.
iconography, like one with the spear, one with the shield, and then there's no iconography.
Yeah, is there
for
like
that?
it's like crest or anything showing anywhere? Like this is for house.
I mean,
da-da-da, this
no,
is
no,
for
no.
house,
There's,
that
there's
kind of
no,
thing.
there's no.
Okay.
There's one
is-
seat missing.
Like right next to him, so it's like his right hand person in a way. Like
Yes.
one can assume that it's his.
I mean, you might not. It might not be his right hand person, but there's a seat next. The seat next to him is empty.
it's empty. Okay.
You step in and Verona clears her throat and then says, "Hi, Lord Ducer. May I present the first, surprisingly, surviving scouting party that Everesca has put out, who has actually successfully encountered the Masked Elves and survived to tell the tale. And not only that, they have returned with the diplomatic agreements required to bind Valha and the Grey Cloak Hills to our aid. Might I invite their leader to hand you the documents themselves?" She kind of stares at you pointedly, Celia.
I mean, I assume I have all of them now.
I mean, whoever is holding them, she's staring at you pointedly.
Whoever is an elf shall go.
Yeah. I know. I'll take it. I'll take it all, and I'll bring it, and I'll present it on like a tray or wherever. Like I'm
There's no tray.
assuming. Wait, okay. So we are in this room. It's like a Knights of the Round Table kind of situation.
It is a circle, but there's like, imagine there's like a gap at the bottom.
So it's like
that
a
you can walk
courtroom.
in. Yeah, but it's round.
it's-
It's round.
But it's round. Okay, so
It's
I can,
round.
Like,
So you
walk
can
straight
stand.
up
You
to the
can
lawn,
stand
there
in.
is
Yeah, you can
no-
stand in the middle
Okay.
of this
Okay.
gigantic circular table.
Okay.
Chuck it at this to go.
Yeah, I would. Well, I would just present it. But then I guess the 3 scrolls or whatever.
There's this air of gravitas as you approach the High Lord, but there's almost this is almost like softness and gentleness to him as well, as he nods and smiles and he takes the scrolls from you and
Do a bow or whatever the custom is that I know to show respect. I'll do whatever that is
just a bow.
in my culture lah, whatever.
Just a
Curtsy,
bow.
I don't know. If it's a bow, it's a bow. If it's a curtsy, I'll curtsy. That's what I was saying.
Okay. Takes the scrolls from you, kind of like as you step back, and then he unfolds them. Takes a more good minute or two to look through. Then you see he kind of rolls them up again, hands it to High Lord Sindra. Then he kind of turns and looks at you and then says, "The journey must have been difficult."
Question.
Speechless.
It sounded like a statement. I don't know if it was a question. I mean, certainly. It was not used to the different
I hope-
climates.
Verona hasn't put you through too much. her updates to me were quite timely. I appreciated the timeliness, but I also told her to refrain from texting the five of you too much.
Yeah, it was the space was appreciated.
Could you tell us? A lot of us here, well, we are familiar with affairs of government. We care very much about ruling the city in the right way. But some of us have not seen the right side of a blade. Could you tell us what exactly are we dealing with? In your own words. And you can be as honest as you would like in this room.
Could I insight check that? Is he actually asking for the unfiltered opinion, or is it just something he says?
Sure.
Can I also make an inside check since he's asking me that question?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Could have been an 18.
Nice reads, guys. You can't tell.
God, it's shit. Sean! Sean! I said, sorry, this is in reference to our encounters with the Masked Elves.
He nods.
I'm probably just gonna stand there and just try to look respectful and like have a straight posture to not offend any of these elves. I'm just gonna try to look as respectful as I can. And
That's
not
the
say a
plan.
word.
That's the plan.
Yes. I'm a bear. I'm just a prop.
But I
guys.
want to
I'm
ask
a prop.
Celia, did you return to stand with us after presenting the
Yeah.
scrolls?
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Like, I
can
move forward. I
we
move
can
forward,
like
yeah.
whisper something if we need to you. Yeah.
They are unique. I can't speak in terms of, from a battle master perspective. I would defer to my companion, Seifert, who has more real world knowledge, who might be able to explain the difference in terms of their tactic. But from what
I would like to hear from him then.
Sure.
Well, lords and ladies, in my opinion, the
Please dismiss with the formalities.
Masked Elves are an organized foe. They are capable of operating operating independently from one region to the other. We know they have very high capability of magical ability. And we know that they, while capable of acts of force, they do prefer to remain employ tactics of subterfuge and subtlety, and only striking when sufficient information has been gathered about their targets. From what we've been able to piece together, what was the battle that we were in, the one at the start at episode 1?
That was
tree
not
one?
even a battle.
Or the disaster at
The tree, right?
the scouting party one? No,
the
campaign
with
episode,
the
yeah.
advance party.
Yeah,
The advance
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just say the one with the campaign with the advance party if you need.
I would say that, again, this is purely limited to what I know of the situation, and certainly it's not as much as the commanders in here, but I would say that that campaign on the advanced party, maybe it's forced them to rethink their strategies. I think what we witnessed at Greyholm and the place is escaping me now, Valha, we know that they are trying to destabilize these regions as well, potentially to cut Evereska off from her allies. And we know that the plant that has afflicted Yin, that appears to be one of their means of infiltration, but they are certainly not limited to this means. For example, in Greyholm, we have reason to believe that there were physical agents sent in place of, say, a plant. We know that they're...
As you are speaking, he is nodding.
I am looking to see if there's anybody like scribing.
There are people scribing on both sides.
Like the people that are sitting at the chair, or is it like people standing
No,
behind and like
there's no,
like,
there's no, there's no, there's
like,
no.
like yeah, little
Okay.
helper, whatever, you know what I mean?
There are no helpers. There are no helpers. There's no guards. It is a
Lobby, yeah.
closed doors meeting.
Okay.
It is literally just
It's just them lah.
them and you.
I'm
Okay.
feeling very uninvited here as a bear.
Okay. And who specifically is writing about this information when Cypher is speaking about like these
Verona is writing. Oh,
maneuvers and
Verona is not writing, but her quill is writing.
yeah. Okay.
And then
I
there's a
assume the
couple of
marshal,
others.
whatever.
It's a couple of others.
Yeah, I'm going to like give a detailed but not super verbose account of summary, like lore dump of all the threats we face. I don't think I would hold very much back, so I think they deserve to know, like, for Greyholm and Woha, the threats we face, what we think is the work of Marcel, blah blah blah. Mention Ethelwine as a person of interest. Provide her appearance.
Description,
Yeah, and I will end basically give them a good accurate picture of the force capabilities lah, and I will end with and so far we've been reporting facts. I shall end it with conjecture. We personally feel that they seek to destabilize the Mythol and the wards that protect Evereska. To what end? And how this connects, and I like measure my words a little bit more carefully here, and how this connects Greyholm and Mulha. I find it better not to make any...
As you look, if the rest of you are looking around when Cyfrid says this, there are some raised eyebrows.
I find it best not to speculate.
Wait, I'm sorry. Raised eyebrows at when he said what?
I said they seek to weaken the Mythal and the wards surrounding Evereska. And as for how this connects to Greyholm and Mulha, I find it best not to speculate. Cause I already know, bitch! But yes, I find it best not to speculate.
Do not.
See, High Lord Elaine turns to High Lord Aegon, the Sworn of Evereska, and says, would it be possible to stay, this, like what this man is saying, destabilize the Mythal? Then High Lord Aegon says, it is pure conjecture at this point.
I nod in agreement.
I believe it highly unlikely for anyone to destabilize the Mythal.
And in my so-called lore dump so far, I will mention that we believe that they are interplanar capabilities, so just putting it out there. That would have been mentioned, like they have access to high magics and they're probably...
I don't think it's, and High Lord Aegon will go on, I don't think it is possible for any being, no matter how powerful, to destabilize what we have coined as centuries worth of perfection. And you can see like the people on the some people on his side of the table not in agreement, including Verona.
And not
Says,
so.
the metal has served its purpose and has protected us for generations and will protect us for generations to come. I don't believe we are in any threat of any destabilization. Perhaps a fault, but to destabilize the metal, to render it completely useless, I don't believe any being or beings have the capability to do something quite that drastic, if you will.
Of course, my lord. Pardon my poor choice of words. I'm not gifted in the ways of the arcane. I do not know such
You
things.
are forgiven. He looks at you. I can't expect
This person, this Aegon person.
non-elves to understand the ways of our people.
Who's this Aegon person? Do I know?
The sword of Ereska.
So he is
Second
like
highest.
he's like
he-
the military person,
Military side, yeah.
but
The
is he also
offensive.
arcane user?
They
Do
all
you know if he's
are,
Yeah,
he
like-
would be at least in some regard.
Okay,
Mm.
okay. Because I mean, if it comes to the metal, I would find it odd that he is talking about it and not Verona.
Verona,
Because to me,
Verona isn't
that
shit,
is-
man.
I mean, that to me, that's where my connection. Like, I would immediately like, oh, metal, arcane, therefore Verona. That would be my logical like line of thinking. But
He's
the fact
taking
that
his-
he is
he's-
speaking,
Yeah, he's
or the
taking
question was directed to him rather
Mm.
by Syndras or whatever his name is.
No, not
Um,
Sindra. Erlin.
Hey, this guy is
Yeah,
this guy is Verona's boss's boss, eh?
yeah, I know, but I just find it odd. Like, why is he asking the military something about the metal and not?
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
privately-
He's Verona's boss. So like Verona has like this master of the arcane, then the master of arcane reports to him. So he's two tiers above Verona and some of the other magic people also.
He's 2 tiers above Rona.
2 tiers above.
Ah,
So the other guy, the shield guy, he does like financial defense. He does religious defense and
Pure
intelligence.
defense.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh my god, what is the thing?
Laws, civics, and all that nonsense.
I sent it to you before. Can you check your telegram,
I know,
your history?
I'm
Check your
trying to
telegram.
find it.
Check your telegram and then go under files. It should be there.
Using Telegram as an information repository, SMH.
I mean, that's literally the only way I can think of where Mary can get it. You want me to send it to you again?
Ah.
Or
Oh
do
no,
you
no,
want
got
to
it,
have
got
it?
it, got it. Found it,
You
found
can
it.
use
found it.
Discord pins as well. it's okay.
Aegon. Ah, got it. I got it.
Got it, got it,
All
got
good.
it, got it, got it.
Thank you.
Okay. Then High Lord Lane will turn back to you and say, I'm impressed. The 5 of you have proven incredibly resourceful, and honestly speaking, you've surpassed all of my expectations. I can't speak for the rest of the council. I believe you've fully earned the reward that was promised to you by Riss. And a little bit more. I've spoken to him about adding on a extra bonus for the hardships that you had to endure. Unfortunately, I don't think your leave will be very long.
Does he mean by leave? Like being in Everesca, is that what it means?
Yes.
Oh god damn it!
Being a Riska is a leaf. Okay.
home. What are you talking about? What do you mean D?
Well, technically, that's
yes.
true. Okay,
I get it.
Yeah,
I
I
understand.
get it, I get it, I
get it, I
understand.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it, I get it, I get it, I get
After
it.
what you've mentioned about do you fill him in about the Forgotten Forest and stuff like that? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, and
No, we did?
yeah, I would have mentioned
Forgotten Forest and what about Forgotten
the
Forest?
Acosta
Like the
running
mushroom?
there, and we are pursuing.
Oh, we've mentioned about Acosta and everything.
I would, what? Unless you all have a.
Oh,
unless
okay,
y'all-
okay.
I don't see a
Okay,
reason.
okay.
Yeah, to hide it.
So
from
that
them.
means we also have like shared with them like, okay, FYI, like the triumvirate is no more. There's another new person.
I
running,
wouldn't
like,
have
over
been like.
Valhalla.
I would have been
you
detailed, but not super verbose. You know, like
Yeah,
there are
no, I
ways.
get that.
like,
But so would you have mentioned that FYI triumvirate no more?
I would have said in these words exactly. The leadership at Muha has been compromised, and it's currently a period of instability.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like
Cool.
politic craft. They
Okay,
can
okay.
interpolate the information and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got it. Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
so I will definitely make pointed note that like of the two allies, Great Home is in okay shape, but Muha, not with glances thrown toward the spy master. It might need some help, but like I'll do it tactfully. Yeah.
Okay.
What Spy Master?
Wasn't there someone intelligence-based guy here?
You don't know who he is.
Well, yeah, general look. Just mention that it's not stable. The leadership is not stable at the moment.
Yeah, you don't know who he is.
Maybe
Okay.
someone's eyebrow raises.
On the side of High Lord Syndra, there are 6 chairs. 1 is empty, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
The spy
So
master
I
is
would-
actually a little bit.
Is somewhere. When I will see like whenever whatever subject he's talking about, are there specific people that take more interest than like other parts of his report? Do you know what I mean? Like when he's
There are
talking about
there are some
Grey
people
Home,
who literally cannot be fucked. They
Okay.
are literally not interested in being there.
fine.
And mostly on High Lord Syndra's side.
why? What's wrong with that
Okay.
side?
Just-
Why
Those
is
are
the side
the
so disinterested?
Civics
Because
and moral
those are-
police.
No, those are like we only care about what happens to Everesker. Like we don't give a shit about what happens outside.
No, they
Yeah,
do.
I
They do
mean,
care about what happens outside, but then they don't really give a fuck about the
Military
war,
action,
the war and
yeah.
fighting or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay lah,
there are
okay
people
lah,
who are
okay
like
lah.
master of faith and piety. You didn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
being
You
there.
know,
Oh, that's
they are
true.
like
That's
the,
true.
Total defense, guys.
Okay. Cool. Okay, sorry. Yes, you were saying leave not short, not long, not long.
What?
Is it? Yeah, he was saying the leaf is not long.
Right.
We should have lumped this along with the original task, but back then the timing was not quite right, and we've managed to get word to High Inquisitor Octavia Lafont as of late, and she's willing to speak with us regarding assistance in the battle ahead. And we would like to send the 5 of you to perhaps broker that message and convince her to assist Everesker in this crusade. And we were thinking that from there, if you would like to venture on beyond into the Forgotten Forest, if that is your wish, you may do so as well. And come back with information perhaps. Like a true scouting party.
I am trying to find.
Who is High Inquisitor Octavia Lafont?
Oh, we've been through this. It's Belle Delphine. Where is that place?
That is the Marsh of Chelmber.
Basically, where
Oh,
my
yeah.
brother lost his marbles.
No, it's not.
No?
That's the date. Maya.
Maya.
Yeah.
Oh, Date Maya, right.
This is the one where the Joff friends were driven out.
Yes.
They had a
That's correct.
mage hunt. They gonna pull your toenails.
The
Silver.
Marsh itself is the region is extremely unstable at the moment, and it took us quite a bit of time before we could get High Inquisitor Octavia in a good enough mood to even discuss to even bring this issue to the table. And she finally agreed. But I don't think
sorry to
magical
inter-
communication is going to get this deal across the
Sorry,
line.
I didn't catch what the deal was about. They're offering assistance, is it? Potentially,
They want the assistance.
From
who wants?
Octavia.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Evereska.
the intention is to like us go ask them to send people similar to what we've done.
They don't have an oath.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we need to convince them to.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. And she is stationed in the marsh of Chalimber.
Yes.
Okay.
From there, if you would like to push on towards the Forgotten Forest, I am aware, or I have been informed, that there is a back road from the marsh into the middle of the Forgotten Forest.
Don't know if we should prioritize going after Acosta though.
Oh, it depends, right, on what they want us to do.
As I was saying, the High Inquisitor, she is a tough lady to crack. She is... And she kind of... Let me leave this with Verona. She's been the touch point as of late. Then you see Verona close her throat. As of when we last spoke, High Inquisitor Octavia Lafont has been extremely troubled by what she claims as incursions of witches. I don't quite understand what she's saying. Apparently,
Who's saying this? Not Verona, right?
Verona.
Verona saying this, right?
Yeah. I don't quite understand what she means by witches exactly. Then you see there's a slight chuckle that breaks out amongst the council. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get very much out of her through magical communication. The lack of clarity and the lack of sentence and paragraph length, if you will. I understand that she has requested a face-to-face meeting with our diplomats. And she kind of gestures over at the five of you. And she would very much like to meet the five of you within the month. Which will leave you about a week and a half. Which is why I rushed you back to the capital. Then she sits down. Then High Lord Elaine will continue. I'm sorry to drop this on you. I'm sure many of you were looking forward to spending time, much needed rest with your families and friends. Unfortunately, the city is in need of strong men and women. And our scouting parties so far have been nothing short of the word useless. And the five of you have been surprisingly our biggest source of information yet. which is why we are pressing on with this endeavor. High Inquisitor Octavia is a tough nut, very difficult woman, but her forces and her arsenal will prove invaluable in the battle ahead. Her army alone is twice the size of the Valha army.
So Marsh of Chilimber is like a completely different country.
Yes.
Okay. And it's called Marsh of Chilimber.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So High Inquisitor is like Lord Erlin's equivalent. Like
Yes.
she is Lord.
Yes.
Okay, got it. I would ask. Oh, I'll be like,
She
Hi Lord,
works
has
for
there
Chilimber, whom the
Has there-
marsh belongs to.
I fucking hate you. Hi Lord, has there been any other scouting party that has been sent out since we left for Greyholm?
Yes. We've sent one to the High Forest. And we received their heads.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Why no. I'm not saying why, is it like so the high forest is also an area of concern?
The High Forest would be where we intend to stage our initial invasion.
What was the purpose of that scouting party? To find out their base? Or just more information?
It was merely their task was. Niche kind of looks over. It was just information gathering. Yes. Then you see High Lord. He nods. The person to his right nods, and after that, says,
Or Aegon?
Yes, Aegon.
Aegon, okay.
After that, he just. It was information gathering, and as you can see, didn't go well at all. In fact, you could say it went quite horribly. We didn't get any information at all.
Aside from attacks on the scouting party, have there been any other incursions so far around our borders?
As of since the advance party was poisoned and killed, and we had to reinforce. Not as of yet. Surprisingly, we were expecting an attack promptly after the advance party was defeated, and that's why we needed to reinforce. We reinforced our defenses, cut off access to the outside, but surprisingly, nothing at all.
Thank you.
Marshal Riss will speak to you shortly after this with your reward for the original mission that you have succeeded in, as well as details of your second. If everything is in order, perhaps you can take the day off and then start preparations for your next journey tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Long is the journey from Everesca to Marsh.
1.5, 2 days.
And then from there, there's
Okay.
supposedly like a back road to the place,
To
right?
Forgotten Forest.
The
To
Forgotten
middle
Forest,
of
yeah.
Forgotten Forest.
Which would be great. Then we wouldn't need to take like the super long route back there. Or ride the griffins, right? Because that's how Everesca usually gets there, is they ride the griffins, right?
No, you can go down on foot also, but it's a direct path lah. It's a direct route. It's in the back. The back path into the forest will be less conspicuous.
For sure, for sure.
Mm.
Cool.
If there's
2 day
nothing
journey.
else, can I call this meeting to a close? Anything else, lords? And he kind of looks around the room. You see there's a murmuring and then there's like shaking of heads. Meeting adjourned then. Then you see they all stand and start making their way out of the room. Marshal Riz does remain seated though.
Will remain.
As after everybody has exited, it's like, congratulations! I didn't think I would see the 5 of you alive. I'll be very, very honest.
Understand where your sentiments come from?
Honestly, this money that I'm paying you, perhaps you might not even live to spend it after the next mission. But hey, it's where our duties lie. It's 4,000 gold pieces with the bonus from High Lord Elaine.
Sheesh. Is it party funds?
No, it's all yours.
Thank you.
Spend it all at one place.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 800 each.
Keep it
Please
together.
add. Keep it together.
I
So
would
you
think so.
lah.
Huh? No. I passed my
Because you are-
cash
We
out.
can just
already.
add. We can just add 800 each right now to everyone. Can we not? We should.
Just that you're not here lah. So I mean, I'll make a note. I can put it to mine, but it's 800 each.
The deed to your mansion as well.
Okay, so do we add 800 each?
Yeah, 800 each. Darren, if you want to help them, if you can.
I will help them.
Yay! I'm rich, dude. Sheesh.
You have no
Yeah,
concept.
just
of
give it to Yin
money.
lah. Just give it to Yin lah.
Oh my god.
Wow, everybody is so fucking rich now.
My God,
Yes.
not rich at all.
800 gold
Patient,
pieces, right?
Alright.
Yes.
800 platinum?
100 platinum, yeah.
What?
800 platinum?
No.
Yeah, 100 plat. 100 plat.
Sheesh! To the bathhouse!
You. He hands you the deed for the house, the land, as well as the house, and he says, it was an old noble house, and it's worn, a little bit derelict, but with a little bit of sprucing up. I'm sure it could be, well, a beautiful mansion, comfortable for more than the 5 of you, if you like. It is a bit out of the city, though. Perhaps a 20-minute walk from the
That's
city.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. I
He
can't
hands
say
you the
anything.
deed.
Oh my god.
Is it gonna be added to like our like items thing?
I'll add it later. Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
I got a
Wait.
great idea. All right, we'll make a tavern.
Heaven. Knew it.
That's 20 minutes away.
20 minutes away, but it's okay. It can be a bed and breakfast tavern.
Oh. No. Anyway, I'll. How is he? Like since the last time we saw him, is he more? Does he look more haggard, or
Looks
does he has been
tired,
like keeping
yes.
well? Okay. Okay. I was like,
Tired.
how have you been?
I've seen better days, yes.
Great to hear that.
It's not been the greatest around the city.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the pressure of the war has kept everybody on their toes.
Sorry, Marshall, and like drop my voice to like a super harsh whisper. Would I get into trouble if I use magic here?
No, why?
Okay, I'm just gonna pop a detect magic.
There's no magic.
Nothing like except for the things that obviously are on our body, but like
Yes.
nothing.
And on his body, yes.
Ooh, what does he have on his body?
Yes, abjuration. 2 sources of abjuration magic.
Hmm?
Sean, are you
Um,
okay?
I am.
okay.
Yes. What is up? Have we
Fine.
committed treason?
Well,
You're
roll
all
your character
fucking-
already.
You need
You
to roll
have
new character.
800 more gold to your name. We got a house. We
Oh,
gotta leave
yeah.
Everesca for another mission.
What
We're
already?
talking about that. We're talking about that now. We're talking about it with
Yeah,
the Marshall.
that was my reaction as well.
Marshall list. I said, I mean, the High Lord didn't. I mean, which is why I asked if there were any incursions or anything, but he seemed to like kind of brush that off. Is that not true?
There are no incursions. There have not been incursions. Just because there have not been incursions doesn't mean the citizens are sleeping well. There's this overwhelming sense of dread, even though nothing's been happening. It's almost
It's-
this
It's like
feeling
waiting
like
for
anything.
something to happen.
He nods, yes.
Mm.
It's like I feel like if I close my eyes, I might wake up in the middle of the night with a knife in my throat or a knife in my heart.
That kind of is a bit telling that you are not certain that the security of Everesca is sound. I mean, in your own bed, that's pretty telling.
Let's just say I'm not overconfident.
Some of the other lords, masters, don't seem like they care that much or are not losing sleep over the fact. Is that because they just feel like they're untouchable because of the station?
I think for people who have not seen the dead bodies, and for people who have not seen the horrors of war, trying to explain to them what might happen to this city is a foreign concept.
I agree.
Anyway, about your next mission. please have a look, and if you're all agreeable, I need 5 signatures.
Yeah, we'll take a look. Who wasn't here at the meeting today?
Do you mean
Everybody was.
There was
everybody was here?
there was an empty chair though.
The spy master. He's never
But he
here.
was. What?
He's never at the meetings.
Sounds kind of appropriate, but not appropriate at the same time.
Is it because his identity is meant to be a secret?
I've never seen the man before.
Oh, wow.
But you know it's a man.
You know
I
it's a
don't
man.
even know it's a man. Might not be a man.
Does the man have a name? Woman?
Well,
Person?
he does have a name, but it might not be a real name.
Ah,
Certainly wouldn't be a real name then.
What if the spy
Ah.
master is actually a Morgus right
that's
now? Like,
cool.
he's actually one of the council members.
I did detect magic. I didn't ping anything, so I don't think
He's not
so.
hiding with magic, he's just really good
Just
at
watch
looking
it.
at a bush.
He
Or like-
cloak of invisibility.
It will
He's
ping.
just,
Oh, cool. Interesting.
The pinging right now, if there was magic in the room, it would have been gone already, So yeah.
No, yeah lah. No, I mean, I'm just. I want to make sure that we are alone with Marshall. Is what.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
oh, you think he's invisible in the room right now?
No,
He's
I
the
also want to
spy
know if
master.
there's any like
Okay.
scrying thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any scryers
Okay.
in the chat.
No problem.
If you-
you report to High Lord Aegon,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he share the same concerns that you do? In terms of,
Not always, unfortunately.
he seems quite confident of security. Well, I mean, I guess as he should, because he is like, people look to him for that security, right? So I understand, but
I
don't know.
understand that the 5 of you have a more realistic view of the ground, and you understand what needs to be done and what needs to be done to achieve that. People that you have seen in this room, many of them would rather live with this illusion that we have. Because this illusion allows them to drink that fine cup of wine for an additional day. They are too used to the lap of luxury.
thank you, Marshall. We will let you know.
He nods and says, "Enjoy your stay in the city and enjoy the house." And he leaves the room.
I also wanted to ask you about this, but I can't remember whether we already like talked about it like way back when. So when Yin, like when we so-called reported Yin to like the powers that be, right? Did we mention to them like where Yin got the plant from? Like, did we mention that connection with the noble family? I can't remember if we did.
No. You did not.
Really? At all?
Yes. No.
Ooh. And it was we agreed not to. Is that why we didn't share? I can't remember.
I think we just didn't tell him, right?
But like, is there a reason why we kept that information
No, I don't think
from
we-
him? So then I guess. Oh, okay. How did we find the connection between the plant and like he said it, Yin said it? Like I got this plant from the noble family.
Oh,
Was
that one
that-
I can't remember.
How we got that information?
Yeah, that one I can't remember how we found out that was from a noble family. Wasn't it from a no? It wasn't from a letter. Wasn't that
He
from like a memo or something?
he said he got it from what the fuck's that family's name? The one that trades.
The
So
Vostina
Yin is
family.
the one.
Yeah,
The
Bastina,
Yin is
yeah.
the one who said it,
No, they got it from the Lydons.
Oh, Lyodons, sorry.
Whatever. Yeah.
and Yin was the one who said, "Oh, I got this from the Lydons, right?"
He said he got the seeds from the Lyodon family. And he
And
planted
then he
the
planted
seeds.
it, and then it like fucked him
Yeah.
over. Okay. And we didn't tell. It's weird. Well, I will tell him then. I will tell Aris that. Is that
Okay.
right?
tell him.
Like, why are we keeping that a secret? I don't give a shit.
Oh, you're the
Time.
one from Everesca.
Yeah, I was saying like I'm not sure if we left this piece of information out, but it's pretty important. And I'm sorry if we did. But you know the whole plant thing that went Yin bonkers, right? He got the seeds from the Liadon family. Was this shared with you? Like when I don't know Yin was questioned or whatever. Like I'm not sure if he gave this information, but this is what he told us when we asked him, like about what happened, and he mentioned that he got it from them. And according to, I mean, we dropped him a visit before we came for the council meeting, and he mentioned that they've made some progress on the plant, the origins of the plant at least, and it's apparently from the Feywild, which is the completely different plane from ours. So it's strange that they would have access to something like that. Just thought you should know.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'll look into it. Thank you.
Question: they're not in the council, are they? Like the Lydon, blah blah blah.
The noble families are not allowed to sit on the council. As in,
okay.
most of the noble families, the larger noble families with outstanding presence, if you will, they have too much political influence already in the capital.
Got it. But you should know that. I think that is pertinent information. Well, we will get out of your hair. You have much to do. Hope you get some rest.
He nods, smiles, kind of like slowly leaves the room, shuts the door quietly behind him.
Does he look hurt physically or just tired? Just like exhausted?
Make inside check.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening? God damn it!
That's a good question. Too bad you fucked the roll.
Oh my god. Slowly? Like that's weird. Slowly is weird. Like shuffling? Like limping? Like what do you mean by slowly? Like
He's
looked
being controlled.
You fucked the roll.
Oh
He's
my
being
god.
controlled.
Like what does slow mean? When you say slow, what was
Slow
he
lah.
physically doing?
Slow,
Like,
just moving slowly.
Like was there
At
a
a
limp?
slow pace.
No, so no limp, no like
No.
holding aside or whatever. Like just
Holy
No.
shit! Shit!
What?
What?
Fucking Taylor! You come here. You come here.
Ayo. Ayo. Got scolded.
Caleb like whack the cat around.
Look. Ayo.
No, over what?
Oh, he broke his phone.
Huh?
I don't know. I heard something from. Hey, sister say very cute.
Get out.
Oh, what to get out? Ayo. Ayo. Why? What did Caleb do?
He almost knocked over my monitor. No, he did. I caught the monitor.
The monitor?
What the?
The fuck?
There's a space behind my monitor where they can jump up. He
Oh
just
my
decided
God.
to jump directly at my monitor.
What the?
Oh my god, Pepega, man.
Cute. Oh my god. What is wrong with mushrooms, guys?
Why, what happened? What
What do you
happened?
mean? He's just moving slowly.
Yeah,
No,
he's an old man.
no.
He's just moving. You
He's
ever have one of
not.
those days where you just move slowly? That's
He's
one
not
of
an
those
old
days.
man. He's like a mid-40s elf at the most.
He hates pace and now he's come
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh my
crashing,
god.
dude. He's crashing. He took a monster or something.
He's the killer.
Oh
He cuff all the thing that he's tired now.
no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I guess we can leave.
What
So
does it
what is the
mean?
mission actually?
Yeah, we
yeah.
look at it.
Yeah. Is it in our thingy?
No, I need to edit after the session, sorry.
Okay, no
But
worries.
you can explain.
So catching you up, we are supposed to go to the marsh of Kalimber to convince High Inquisitive Octavia Lafont to basically give Everska aid lah. So they are not like bound by oath or anything, so it will be like a harder ask, I guess. Like she's been very against it or been very hard to like convince. So they want us to go there as diplomats to like, talk about it face to face. Verona has been the touch point so far with her, and the last point of contact she had was that the High Inquisitor said that they have been plagued with incursions or something like that, specifically by witches, and she has no idea what that means. And then when she said witches, I don't know what that means. Then like the council was like this person sounds crazy, like that they had that kind of response. And then so and then they said okay, and off the back of that, because Cyfred did basically a breakdown of what we think of the Mars Elves, like tactically, what they've been doing so far, and then he also did mention about like Acosta, and not that the Triumvirate are no more, but rather Valha is not in a very like stable political position like at the moment. Like there's been some like shake up, but we didn't like elaborate on that. But we did mention that Acosta like went to the Forgotten Forest. So after the Marsh of Chalimber, they said that we can go to the Forgotten Forest to, I guess, like, further explore that. If we so desire. Yeah. So that's the mission. It's basically to convince Marsh Chalimber to join the ranks. Apparently she has an army that is twice the size of Valha's army.
Wow.
And while we've been away, they did send out another scouting party to the High Forest, and they basically got like killed lah. They sent back their heads to Everest.
Wait, who again?
So scouting party from Everesca got sent to High Forest while we've been away, and all that came back were 他们的头.
Oh god, okay.
And apparently the High Forest is where they intend to like start this war, as in like go in and I guess they think that the main base or whatever of like the masked elves are there. And they're trying to find out more information, but so far like they can't because their scouting parties just keep getting killed, basically. But that seems to be the point of like we want to like stir shit here in the high forest specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what has been shared so far.
Yes. Also, Sandy gave away the sand rolls for free.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh,
To Yin.
To Yen.
okay.
But we have 800 gold per person.
Yes, you also
So-
have. I think that's added already. I think Darren
So,
added it for
we're
you.
kind of rich.
Oh, you were there by the way, Glove, when he gave away the sand rolls.
Got it.
You, Orcus, and Fervent talking to Yin.
Ah, the two people who were not present, I see.
Uh-huh.
And I gave away the sand rose. I just thought it was appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Because what am I going to do with it, right? I don't know the value of it. Even though the person at the brewery did tell me that it's worth a lot.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you weren't at the coffee brewery, only me and Oracles were, so.
Okay. It's alright.
Orcus, that's why Orcus definitely would have said something, but like, anyway, he's not here. Sorry, Shane.
So I should plus 800 to my.
Added already, Sean.
I think he
Oh.
added.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow, that's a lot of gold I have.
Yeah, and then the house, the mansion that we got is about like 20 minutes walk out from the city, so it's like a bit off. And it's a little bit
Walao.
dilapidated, blah, blah, but like with
Of
some
course.
tender love and care, it can be nice, blah, 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 the usual spill.
Okay.
Yes. And then we have dinner tonight at my parents', so that's happening.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So you need to sign the agreement if you want to return into martial risk by tomorrow.
No.
So you have the night to think about it.
We have a week and a half to basically meet the deadline that the Inquisitor has set, right? That's what Verona
Yeah,
said.
you can, but you can go earlier if you want.
But and the journey from here to Marsh is about like 2 days, give or take.
Yes.
So just FYI. So we can have like 4 days in the city if you want to like stock up, do whatever, pull on whatever threads that we had here previously. Blah 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 blah.
Okay. You have a couple hours before dinner. Is there anything you would like to do? Stores are still open.
I'm going back to my dad's shop.
Kasula?
Let me think.
Magic items. Let's go.
Okay.
Ah,
Bourbon? Bourbon?
Let me think. I'll hold my thought on for now. What I want to do. Thinking.
Thinking, okay. Start with Celia. You enter the store. That's very busy. Towards the tail end of the day. It's like, I'll be with you in a second. Then he kind of like, he's busying himself with like a couple of customers.
browsing.
What do you want to do?
Wait,
This-
sorry. Isilia's parents' place is like a bookstore, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, then
It's
I'll
called
follow Isilia.
Bookworm.
I'll follow Isilia.
Okay. Bourbon enters the store with you. What do you want to do with Bourbon?
Oh, I want to browse cookbooks,
Cookbooks.
recipes that are native to Everesca or Elvish food that I would like to ingest.
Okay. Sure. You can do that.
Thank you. Can I make a sort of like any roll to pick out like a good book maybe?
Sure. Me investigation check with advantage because you're in the bookstore. You will have assistance from people.
Intelligence check. I think I wrote
No,
something wrong.
Investigation check with advantage.
Oh,
sir.
investigation. Sorry, yeah. Thank God for the advantage. Still only a 9 though.
Oh, that's fucking terrible. You do find a book. Rather old looking. It's not old, but it looks like a dated cookbook. As in the book itself is not old, but the contents itself, like what is in the book, seem rather old. If that makes any
Sure.
sense.
Could I do my best to learn one recipe from that book? Maybe just try to remember one recipe from that book.
Sure. Can you
Anyone.
make me an intelligence check, please? What
Sure.
what recipe are you looking for exactly?
Soup. Anything soup hearty.
Soup. Okay. Sure. Go. Give me intelligence check.
No. I'm so dumb.
What's the roll?
6.
You find the recipe for crocodile soup.
Aw.
It requires 2 pounds of crocodile meat. It creates 1 portion for 2 pounds of crocodile meat. You also note that there's kind of like a notation below it, and says that a creature who consumes this particular portion of meal can make a saving throw with advantage against a disease that's affecting it. Okay, basically says it can cure minor diseases. This particular soup.
Wow.
Okay, I have noted it down.
You
Crocodile
close the
soup,
book.
two
You
pounds
close
of-
the book and you're like, wow, this recipe is great. And you make you kind of like make a mental note about it. It's like, I'm gonna learn for sure. You close the book and you forget everything 5 minutes later.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You're pretty confident that you remember it though.
Lah, I'm here. You can get family discount.
It's
Are
okay.
you
No, no,
asking
no, no,
me?
no,
I'm
no.
in the same space that you are in.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just browsing. I'm just browsing.
Oh my god. I too
Okay.
am browsing.
You're browsing. What are you looking for in particular? So, yeah.
I'm looking for spell scrolls, obviously.
You can find any most spell scrolls.
More spell scrolls? Okay.
Not
I'm looking.
not very high level spell scrolls, but
Yeah.
most.
No, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for mirror image and misty step specifically.
And mage armor, maybe.
and mage armor.
Wow.
All the M's. I'm looking for the M's.
A mirror image is in stock.
Mage armor?
Mage armor can be made for you, and
Yeah.
Misty Step can be made for you.
Okay. I will check with my daddy for those 3 things.
It's 400 for Misty Step and mirror image.
Together.
No, each.
All together. Oh, okay.
400 each. But there's a discount of 25 gold for you.
Oh, come on.
Bruh!
Dad. Come on.
Like, he kind of like, you know how difficult it is to write these spell scrolls, right? I hope you haven't forgotten.
You haven't. But you're like that.
Mage armor is 60
60.
gold.
And that Misty Step is 400, mirror image is still 400.
No, 375.
Hate being a wizard.
What?
Hate being a wizard. Give me my dad. Daddy.
Yes.
Can it be like 800 altogether?
I mean, we will shit check.
With advantage because he loves me.
Fuck you. Okay, fine.
Please, Lord. I'm so bad persuasion.
Okay. Hit 20. Final.
820?
Yeah.
It's 810 altogether. I'm asking for
Oh, it's
800.
810. Oh, it's 810 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Fine. Fine. 800.
That's not bad.
Hi. Thank you.
You get the spell scrolls for. You can get the spell scroll for mirror image now, and then you can come back for Misty Step image armor
Okay.
tomorrow.
Nice. Armor and mirror image. So mirror image now, Misty's damage armor tomorrow.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hang around because he told me to like come back. So I'm just
Sure, if
waiting
you're-
for him to be done.
Are you looking around at stuff, or are you just?
Yeah, I am just seeing like what's new.
Sure,
Talking
can you
to like
just make me a
regulars.
random?
He's saving throw.
What?
Nothing.
This is saving throw. No.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please, the two of you.
What?
Nah, just
No, you don't.
just make me a cursory perception check for fun, the two of you.
With advantage or just regular?
No, no, no.
Let me do it.
Cool. 20. 30, 20.
Wait, isn't that easy then?
Perception.
Sure. As you are wandering around the bookstore, here there is a particular area which catches your eye. You see like a couple of children wandering around this area, and then you notice that your dad has set aside a kind of a large bookshelf for elven folktales. And then you do see like the two children are fighting over a book in particular.
I will see what book they're fighting over.
It's called, from what you can tell, the Sun's something. Can't really tell. They're kind of fighting. They're pulling the book back and forth.
I'll come over and be like, kids.
Oh. They hide. You see the boy just hides the book behind his back.
Below.
Which boy?
The one who was holding it lah.
Oh, why are you fighting over that book?
I found it first.
Okay. Sharing is caring.
There's only one left.
Maybe I can ask my dad if he's bringing in more stock.
We asked already, and there's only one left.
Can I take a look at the book? Please?
Are you gonna give it back?
Yes. I might.
It's like, no, I'm kidding.
Really?
Just let me see what the book is.
Give me a position check.
Nah, my position is horrible. Please, 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 they're kids. Damn it.
Yeah,
Where's
takes
the
2
bit? I
steps
thought
back.
sh-
Yeah. It looks like it's gonna book it.
If you book it with the book,
Okay, wait. Hold on.
that's not gonna fly.
I will butt in and I'll say, can I take a look at the book? I promise I'll pass it back. I just want to see if there's another copy.
There's no other copy. We've checked already. And you're a bear. My mom said not to talk to bears.
I'm a very friendly bear.
He is a
Bears
very
are not
flat-
friendly.
Oh, bears are very friendly. Trust me, I'll pass the book back. Just let me take a
And
look
I
at it. I
see
just
the
want.
book.
Don't worry, I can check if there's another copy. You don't need to worry about it. And if there are 2 copies, perhaps you can share with your friend over there, then the 2 of you don't need to fight.
Yeah, maybe a persuasion check. Elven.
Oh shit.
I would just like to hold the book for a second. That's all I want to do.
Looking at the book. Like if he's taking it, I'm like,
Sure. Hands you the book. It's a very beautiful leather cover. It's thin, but it's a very beautiful leather cover. And you can see it's the imprint of a beautiful golden sun has been kind of like stitched onto the leather cover.
Interesting. Before
And
anything,
it's called the sun's eyes.
the sun's eyes. Before I do anything like read the book or anything, I'm gonna cast locate object. And I'm just gonna check if there really is no like a second copy.
There is no second copy.
Okay, well,
Do you see
I-
it? Just show you, eh?
yeah, I see it. Well, Celia, that seems like there is no other copy. Let's take a look before we pass it back. Aina cuenta.
I'm reading through the book, I'm flipping through, and while I'm doing it, I'm just like talking to the kids. So why is this book so popular anyway? I'm flipping through.
It's cool. The elf has a cool bow.
My heart sinks to the bottom of my stomach. I'm like, oh, is it like a series? Is that why you're like trying to get like the next version or the next like second part, part 2?
No,
Like, what's
it's only one.
21? Oh, when did it come out?
Like, I don't know. It's a folk tale, so probably really long ago.
Oh, as in like the book here. Like, when did it?
I don't know. This is like, I don't know. It's like a new one, new cover,
new-
new pictures.
I think
Ah,
this book would
okay.
be very interesting to our friend the Oracus.
I'm flipping. I'm looking. When he says bow, I am looking for any iconography in the book that confirms my suspicions.
But you can see it in your journal, right?
It's an excerpt.
Autograph for author Ina Quinta.
Sun's
Right.
eyes.
So I just saw it.
Yeah, this would be very interesting to our friend the Oracus. Unfortunately, we made a promise to the kids. We're gonna have to pass them the book back.
Can I have the book back, please?
I hand it to his.
This one who's,
Hiding but one of them, dude.
yeah, this one who's on? This one who's child?
Both
Who's
one of
child?
them.
Charles, yeah. So
You can have your book back. Along with this sacred flame!
I'm like, Dad, how much is this book?
400
Silver is like 5 silver.
Fine. I'll be right back.
Takes the book.
But I make note of the author name Ina Quinta.
They start squabbling amongst themselves.
Hey. Come on. Like, are you friends?
No,
So you don't know each other?
no.
Wow, steady. Don't play face, don't play cock. Let's go.
What if you guys share? Like you each pay half and then like, you get the book for like the first half of the month and then you get the book for the second half of the month and you get a new friend.
They look at each other.
Come on.
Oh, maybe we could do that. And they kind of start talking to each other and brokering the terms of the deal.
Oh, so cute, these kids. I'll do I know how much like the candy costs at the place?
And he's on.
Yeah. Like just a. No, Basilisk.
Yeah,
Is it Basilisk?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Why?
Like it's like the most popular lollipop or whatever. How much does it go for normally?
You mean the one that makes the mala one? The
No,
one
no,
that
as
makes the
in
tongue numb?
no, just not the one that makes the tongue numb, just like a popular
Oh, I mean you can get
candy.
you can get one for like a couple of copper.
Okay. I would give them 1 silver each.
Oh,
And I say, okay, stop squabbling. Let this be a lesson. You make a new friend, get a share, and use this silver to go and buy yourself something from Basilisk, okay?
my god, they scream happily and they run off.
We've forgotten about the book.
And they drop the book.
You? I'm taking the book.
Steal.
Steal! I paid 2 silver for it. Dang. That's fine.
Dealer.
Okay, we have a Zabuk. I'll give it to Oracat. Woohoo!
He's not here.
I know,
Yes.
but like,
He's just having a
us
really
lah,
bad
it's a
throat.
party.
Having a very okay, Cutcloth and Cypher, what are you doing?
Just wandering through the bookstore. I'm not really here, but I'm walking around.
Okay.
I
Magic
mean,
items.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Magic
just
items.
briefly look at books that detail, I don't know, unraveling strong magic.
Magic
See,
items.
unraveling strong magic. You don't really understand much of what you're reading though.
I will not ask for help.
Okay.
I'm looking for things about like Feywild also. Just instead it's
Oh.
a topic like at the forefront of our mind.
Sure, make me
Like,
an
I'm
investigation check
keeping
for
a-
that. With advantage.
Oh, come on! Come on! Oh,
I'll get back to you on that.
okay, yeah.
Wait, are
Um,
we actually all going to the bookstore? Like, what's that agreed upon? If so,
No.
No,
I'll
I mean, it's
go
up to
as
you.
well.
Up to
You do whatever the
Mm.
fuck you want, Kaskla.
Yeah.
You step into
Magical item.
the Emporium Arcana. Rizif is there. Dressed in her classic beanie and her big round spectacles perched on her nose. She looks at you walk in. This time you can see that it's a monkey that's perched on the windowsill nearby her and keeping an eye on you as you walk in. Hi, welcome to the Emporium Arcana. Can I help you?
Hello, I'd like to look at some magical items.
Ah, what sort of magical items are you looking for?
Well, it could be anything. Do you have like some like simpler, cheaper ones that
Simpler, cheaper ones? Yes, we do. We do.
okay. And then do you have any weapons or armors that are magical as well?
You're not being very terribly specific.
Well, I'm not looking for anything specific. I just kind of want to browse.
Ah, yes. Well, what's your budget looking like at the moment?
What's before 8? 500.
7's before 8.
500 gold is my budget.
Budget's 500 gold.
Yes.
I'm afraid that's not very much money in the terms of the magical department category. Do you?
Oh. Well,
Hmm.
well, I might have more, but I'd
Yeah,
like to
well.
see What
Ah,
is?
you do.
I would, yes.
Ah, I see. Well, okay. How about I bring out some items and you can tell me if they interest you or not, and then we will work from there. How's that?
Okay.
She nods and she looks like very confused. Okay, she goes away, comes back, brings out a javelin, places it on the table,
Oh,
and a stone and puts it on the table.
okay.
This is a javelin of lightning. And this is the iron stone. Do you know what an iron stone is?
Uh, yeah. Is it? I think Isuya mentioned something like that before. Yeah. Yeah, he's some
So I
smart
don't
person.
so I don't need to explain what it does then.
Uh, if I remember correctly, Isuya mentioned that there's a few different stones. Which one does this help with?
This one makes you more protected.
Oh. Also, that javelin is obviously not made of lightning. So are you
Oh
lying?
no. She kind of sighs. I can't throw the javelin in here. I will cause my store to blow up.
Uh-huh. Oh.
It has a command word and it will transform into a bolt of lightning in midair while flying.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh, that sounds cool. How much are each item?
This is. She kind of like. 1 second.
Oh my god. Wow.
She kind of pulls out her ledger for a second. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Kaskla.
Neluan immediately counter spells whatever she's casting.
Sorry?
Without me. Neluan counter spells whatever she's casting.
As in, you
At
can burn
the
a spell
level.
slot for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. So you're so proud.
What is she
Like,
fucking trying
I
to do?
I don't even know, but Neluan will do it.
Interesting. Interesting. It's 550 gold for this one.
Oh,
The
which
javelin.
one? The javelin. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. And how about the iron stone?
Iron stone's 1,200 gold.
Wow, that's a big number. Fuck. Iron stone. That one's +1 AC, right?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay, that's enchantments are cheap. Would you have things that are on like the cheaper end? Oh, is the javelin like a one-time thing? Like want to use it and
It's
then
one time per day.
Oh.
Your daily reseller.
Oh. Ooh, okay. I think stone is too expensive for me. Let's keep the javelin on the table. Did you have some cheaper?
So if you're not buying the stone, I'm gonna sell it to someone else.
Oh, okay. That sounds fair.
Yeah, and then she kinda like puts in a box, hands it to her, like one of her helpers, and the helper brings it away. You see, it brings it to like another gentleman who is around the store.
Anything particular about that dude? Is he just like
No,
okay?
he looks like
Just a
someone who's
dude.
rich.
Okay.
So I see you're looking for things around this particular price range then.
Or a bit cheaper as well. Yeah.
A bit cheaper as well. Okay. Hmm. It's not much. Oh,
If any cool shoes, my shoes are pretty.
shoes.
Yeah.
I have sending stones in stock if you like.
Oh, those are not okay. How much are they?
450.
Oh my god, this person is. Oh. Uh. Okay. I guess not. No. No.
I have, you know, shoes. Now let me just one second. Then she walks back and brings out a set of leather boots. Puts them down.
Ooh. Um.
There's like a curtailed design that's etched into them, of like wings on the side.
Ooh. Okay. What do these do?
Our character basically gives you proficiency in acrobatics, and
Whoa.
if you're already proficient, it doubles your proficiency bonus on acrobatics checks.
Jeez.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. How much are these?
650.
350?
650.
650? Come on.
Have you forgotten that magical items are actually expensive? Or do you just have you guys been living your loony world after robbing a fucking giant?
Don't fucking know, man. Never really needed magic. Okay, fine. Wow, those are really expensive boots. I think. I think I'll take the javelin.
You take the javelin?
Yeah, 550. You said. Do you think you could do
600
5?
actually.
No, I heard 550. 550.
1 second. Me a wisdom
500,
saving throw.
500.
If she's casting a spell,
He's
Nelo's going
casting a
to
spell.
burn
Found
another spell.
spells.
Yeah.
Okay. 550.
Okay. Sure. Then I will
He
buy
looks
more.
moderately pissed.
Hey, not
Oh.
not your fault, Cascla. Not really your fault.
Okay, I'll minus 550.
Alright, you can add the javelin and pull it in yourself, Kasla.
Roger
Gonna
that. I will then meet up with them at Stuya's desk.
You
So-
see Kasla walk in with a javelin. Very intricate, beautiful looking javelin. He tells you the command word, of course, before you leave, Kasla.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hello.
is that for me?
Maybe. I don't know. Do you want it?
Hey.
It turns to a lightning bolt apparently.
What?
Yeah, like
Ah.
I don't know if she was being serious, but I think she was. I wanted to try it out, but I don't think
We
it would
gotta
be a
try
good
it out.
idea.
We gotta
Oh.
try it out.
Did you get it from the Emporium Arcanum?
I did.
Yeah, she normally doesn't kid around magic stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it's a good idea to test it out here.
Well, yeah, we can go outside the
course not.
city.
Okay.
Huh. I should pay her a visit.
Oh man, what if I feed this to Nelo? Okay, never mind. I'll entertain that thought. Oh well, since I'm here, Isuya, is there any books about the High Eyes that?
Oh. Well, I can help you look.
Okay.
And I'll ask.
Okay.
Obviously,
How much do you roll on the
whoever's
Feywild check?
21.
Actually, interesting. You could find something about a high ice and perhaps what is protecting it, like whatever you encounter there, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
21 for
Okay,
Feywild.
you already know about the four courts of the Fey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. You do find a small book about a place in the Feywild called Old Margrave. Type it out for you.
Oh
Essentially,
shit. No, sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was
Please.
not
Oh
it.
my god.
essentially what wow.
You just spilled all your dice on the table.
Essentially
Uh,
what the book describes is a centralized forest which separates the four realms from each other. It's detailed as a forest of strange
That
and
separates the realms from each other, right?
yeah, the realms, the four realms from each other. Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially the forest is kind of like curtailed by a lake, and the lake is where you have to basically venture across to enter the four realms. It says not much is known about the forest itself, but it says that people remember coming back from Old Margrave with their memory kind of spotty, not entirely intact.
Is it written in like a? Is it like a? How is it written? Is it like a fiction? Not fictional, but like
It's not printed, number one, it's handwritten, so it's a written account by someone.
handwritten account by someone. Okay.
Hmm.
Is there a sign off, an author, a
No,
name?
no. It's
Hmm.
just one of those like thin like information like
Booklet,
thin booklets, yeah.
I guess I'll ask my dad about like how he got this book from.
We get all sorts of things like that all the time. It's like donations, things that people don't want. Don't really ask, we just pack the shelves and sort them.
Hmm. Okay.
That's
Anyway,
stuff you
do
can
you
make me an
f-
investigation check with advantage first.
oh, can you make it for me? Okay.
I was gonna
if-
ask my dad. Oh, do you have any books about the highest? By the way.
High Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to go there?
Makes you think I haven't been there.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. It's very much undocumented, and I don't think I would have anything on that region really.
I'm gonna
Is he
roll
hiding something
anyways.
from me? I'm gonna inside check him.
No, he genuinely doesn't look like he doesn't have
Okay.
anything.
Thanks.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Should I see roll? Just for
You
the
can try.
shift. Oh, yeah.
No.
Sorry, Kaskla.
It's alright. If not, I will also look maybe like along the lines of magical weapons and in particular like Neluon, if a name ever appears in like history books.
Give me another investigation check.
Why am I not smart? Ugh.
With advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
net 20.
Sheesh.
You don't find a book per se on magical weapons, but you do flip through a lot of different books. And surprisingly, you do find the name Neluon, but it's not in a information book per se, but it's in a dictionary. It's a
Ooh.
Elvish dictionary, a very old Elvish dictionary. The meaning of the word Neluon in ancient Elvish is illusion.
Ooh. Hmm. Okay. I'll take note of that book itself, and I'll
It's a dictionary.
the whole dictionary. So is this dictionary just like specifically old Elvish
Yes,
or?
like old Elvish words, yeah.
Oh shit! I will holler at Celia and I'll point and say, look what I found. Do you think we should just buy this book? Maybe do we still have do we have anything we need to decipher? No, right? We because you're able to read.
But I think based on
Yeah.
what we have experienced so far, this is a good book to have on hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let-
we can
let-
get it.
Okay.
And also, yes, illusion. How does that make you feel?
We knew this information already, didn't we?
Don't know whether we told him.
You didn't tell him,
Maybe?
the two of you.
He didn't tell you.
Okay.
He kept it from you.
I'll just walk past, continue walking. I just like
like, you're like, oh yeah. It's like, someone just like, oh yeah. What's up?
uh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I'll purchase the book from Celia's dad.
Okay. It's 2 silver.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. No need for discount there.
Um. Yeah. I mean, I would still like Kasklav.
Oh.
It's not that we didn't want to tell you, but we know how you feel.
we have
about Nelwan.
vampires to kill.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and
I mean,
you
I'll
know,
be like,
we-
huh? You mean you knew? I didn't know you
we
guys
did.
knew.
we did genuinely we did
They
know.
knew they knew since like
it's
session
very
1.
long ago.
Section
Like,
1.
super long ago.
The fuck?
Like, we didn't want to say anything because you have very strong feelings about Nello, and I completely understand. And you know, you've shared like a bit of your life story with me, and I understand why you have such a strong connection. You know, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm or making it feel like it's not it's a lie, you know, because an illusion can mean that sometimes, and I don't want to make you feel like that. So, which is why I didn't share, but why you might have felt both myself and Cyfred have always been a bit apprehensive whenever you bring up like Nelwan, and you know, like maybe certain visions and things that you see that she shares. You know, we're just concerned that what she's showing you might not be the full truth because of the name. So,
Oh.
but now, like, I just want you to just you know, bear that in mind and just be a bit careful. Like, you don't have to like completely go the other way and discredit her and then like feel bad or whatever. But you know, it's something that you really should think about.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, it's the name. I don't know if it means anything bad or not. Illusion sounds okay.
Well, yeah, it could be anything, right? It doesn't need to be a negative thing, but it just seems a lot of things tie together, right? Like the mist, shadow people, like the how you can identify that symbol. Like it all comes back to the same thing, like illusion, illusory, like masking something, like and I guess if you really want to know and understand what you have, like Neluon, you want to get to the bottom of it and not just have it always be hidden from you. But just bear in mind that this might just be the nature of this object, and you might never know the true nature of it because it is an illusion. I mean, it's not an illusion, but like the name, I mean, it seems to favor that kind of magic. You know what I mean? So just be a bit careful. Like think about, okay, you know, I'm receiving this message from the one, but could it mean something else? You know? Like don't just take it as like, okay, this is what she says, this is what she means. Like think about other ways you can interpret the message. Okay?
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just be careful.
Okay.
Sila's watching out for you.
I am.
Did you see this cool javelin?
I did.
I wanna.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
We could
I
have
think
it.
Cypher-
We could have it as a house opening ceremony. You know,
Just-
we for
Javelin.
Show your house.
make it okay. No, not throw it at the house, but maybe like
Throw
in
it
front
at the
of the
people.
yard.
Woo! Hell yeah!
Throw it at the Lydon house.
Line up in a straight line.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, buy the book.
Yes, I will buy the book.
Okay.
So curious.
Oh, High Elvish dictionary.
Ancient Elvish.
Old Asian, old Elvish.
Ancient Elvish. Okay.
Badine.
Okay. Last things. We'll keep the dinner for next session. Last things before we wrap. Anybody?
The dinner is in the same night. Oh yeah. I guess.
Is there anything that my dad wanted to show me or something?
Oh yes, it is. There is. When the customers are we would say there are less customers. He kind of brings out something. It is what appears to be a sleeve. Like a sleeve that goes around your spellbook.
No.
Oh.
It's transparent.
Oh.
Oh.
Like those we use in primary school.
Yeah, like all those you use in primary school.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
It is my own invention.
Ooh.
The very first collaboration with the Emporium Arcana. I call it the spell screen. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, what does it do? And also, like, why? Like, is this the first time he has collaborated? Like, it's the first time he's
Yes.
ever.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what? I didn't know you were so close to Resist.
I'm not. But I needed help for this project.
How did you? Why? How did it? Tell me.
I
How-
just
why do
had
you
this
think of-
idea in a dream, and I thought it would be a dream. And I thought
Okay.
it would be a great idea to
Uh-huh.
finally launch our very own product line. Imagine you could ship it all over the realms, to other cities. He nods enthusiastically.
Okay. What does it do?
Oh, the best part. Right. You ready?
Hmm.
He holds his spell book, slips the sleeve on. He mutters something, and you see there's a shimmer that covers his body. Very reminiscent of the shield spell. And you see the sleeve,
I'm casting
the
detect
sleeve,
magic.
the sleeve, huh?
I'm
The
casting
sleeve
detect
turns
magic.
from the sleeve turns from transparent, and now there's like a proper cover to it.
Is it abjuration?
Yes.
Oh.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
It's basically it allows you to use your spell book as a shield with 1 charge every day.
What?
Oh, that's
That sounds ridiculous.
big.
And you also notice that when he casted the spell, the book gained flight. It floated.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm working on improving it. I might be able to add more charges in the future.
Use it?
Oh my god.
Sorry?
Can I use it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can't give it to you for free. A discounted rate for my daughter, of course.
Oh my. How many of these do you have though?
I have 2 right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I want it.
You want it?
It's so cool.
It's
How long did
400.
it take you? Oh my god, Dad! Stop ripping me off!
Whoa.
It's a prototype. So okay, it's not a prototype. That is as an insult to you and to Rizif, like I'm sure you've made it the best it could possibly be as of this moment. So it's not a prototype. But oh my god.
my wallet is a prototype.
But I want it.
An extra shield,
Borrow money from Shin. She's not here.
No, I'm
Extra
not gonna do that
shield?
again.
is probably one of those things that's gonna save you.
Yes. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
cough out money for that.
Fine. Like 350 and a kiss.
I can't go lower than 400. 400 is really. This is non-negotiable.
Okay. It's
The retail
fine.
price is like 500.
Okay. I love you. I respect you. I know
slip
you
you-
did everything you
I
possibly
slip
can.
you the
so
ring
fine.
of persuasion.
No, I'm not gonna do that on my dad.
It's not attuned to her.
Fine.
I'll do it.
Fine. It's fine. Oh my god.
350
so
and I'll
cool.
call you daddy also.
No, stop it.
Ish.
Fine. 400, fine. That's fine. Oh my god, that is so cool. And it's my school of magic. Did you think
Yes.
about that when you're making it?
Yes.
Oh, you're the best dad.
No, as in like the DM thought about this. Your dad didn't think
Oh,
about it.
you you could just say that he did.
Yes. Your dad thought about it too.
Oh, okay. Fine. I spent all the money that I have in your store today. Better be grateful.
I know. That's why I asked you to come back.
Wow.
You suck.
Money phase.
It all goes back to the family at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It just washes through the family.
Let me edit for you after the session, but
Oh
yeah.
my god. So what?
It's essentially
It's an
one
action. It's an action
sh-
to like
it
use the book.
sorry? It's
It's an
a
action to use
reaction. It's like shield. It's basically shield.
or issue.
Yeah. You can add in
So,
like your resource. I
question.
mean, I in the resource bar for you, okay?
So if I trigger this item,
Uh-huh.
does it count to my abjuration ward? Because it's
Yes.
an abjuration spell. It also counts
Yes.
towards it.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Huge. Huge.
That just means, guys, that we're gonna be facing copious amounts of shit. Okay?
No, you're going to
Gonna die. Gonna die.
you're going to fight opponents where you shield so never mind one. They didn't do anything. You
You
plus
doing
5 AC, but then they have like plus 8 to swing.
Wait. So I asked my dad. So if you do figure out how to add more charges, like, can I bring it back? And then you can like upgrade
I can
it?
modify it, yes, possibly.
Another 350.
For cost.
Oh,
Fucker.
okay.
Just because it's your dad doesn't mean you can
I
get
love
everything.
you, daddy.
Material
Bye.
cost, material cost.
It's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. Alright, we'll wrap here. Then. Unless you want to buy anything else, Marion. Marion.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Then we'll wrap here.
Okay, the. Okay, the.
GG boys.
Okay.
One more rest day,
GG.
then we have to go back out already.
What you say?
We're going to the marsh.
No, we have a week. Also.
Have a week?
We have like 4 days lah. Like we can stretch like 4 days in the city before we absolutely have to go to the marsh.
That
That's great.
belongs to Chalimber.
Oh my god,
need
I
to
need to
prepare stuff for the
copy
marsh.
spell into my book.
What?
I need to copy spell into my book.
Maybe we should research about the landscape and maybe prepare.
Wait, what's the difference between copying a spell into the book and copying from a spell scroll?
No diff.
There's no diff?
Copy
No thing.
from a spell scroll into
But
the
if I
book.
copy from but it's a different check. Or it's like I have to do 2 things. So that means I have to succeed on a check
Yeah.
and it costs me this how many hours and how
Yeah.
much gold.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it costs less if you're copying your School of Magic. Less
Ah,
time, less money.
okay. It's like half. It's like half? No.
I'm not sure. Somewhere around.